Salute, what's good? Black boy, peace. 16, how you feel? Alright. Everything good with you, 16? Alright. As you can see, I got to get light out of my glasses. Try to bounce it up the ceiling, bounce it off. I'm trying to bounce light everywhere. That looks like a murder mystery. Sometimes bouncing light is not good. This looks like a murder mystery right here. Well, if y'all can tolerate that light tonight like this, I'm good. Family, please hit the like button on your way in. Give thanks. All right, so we are live. Hold on 1 second. I think we're good. I can just take this, put it in front of me. Trying to adjust it. Peace, Mark. What's up? Peace, everybody on the gram. What's that? Trying to get it right. All right. Wait for this thing to populate. Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? All right. In the divine name is supreme being. I want to greet everyone with a civilized greeting in a very uncivilized time. Peace. Some say shalom. Some say hotep. Some say assalamu alaikum. All of these basically simply mean peace. Assalamu alaikum is actually a prayer, a miniature prayer. Peace be unto you. All right. So when you greet someone in peace, it kind of sets the tone and sets the mood for, the preceding conversation. The thing that precedes that is the greeting. All right. In America, they say good morning. I guess in the afternoon is good afternoon and good evening. All right. Regardless of how much wicked stuff is being done, nonetheless, that's the greeting. But, all right. Hold on 1 second. All right. I got a serious announcement real quick. Griff, are you on Facebook Live? No, can't do Facebook Live. I need the phone in order to do what I want to do tonight. All right. So if y'all could just kind of bear with me. I can't do Facebook. I'm trying to get everybody to come over on YouTube. My focus needs to be here. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Erica Joy, peace. What's good with you? All right. And Sean, how you feel, man? All right. Promise when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll take care of all of those ebooks and all those things I'm supposed to send out. But I do have a special announcement tomorrow night. And well, I'm gonna make a special announcement now, but tomorrow night I got a special announcement. All right, a very special one. But anyway, so in the divine name of Supreme Being, peace to everyone that's out there. Thanks for joining us at the 9 o'clock hour every single night. And if you can't catch us at the 9 o'clock hour, of course you can check this out on YouTube, which probably some of y'all are watching this on YouTube. All right. But anyway, so thanks to all the supporters, the people that's been and consistently support the platform. Really appreciate that. Shout out to 16 as always. All right. So we're going to grow the brand. We're going to grow the channel and we're going to step it up. I've been trying to get people, Queen Kashiba Gaylord, peace. I've been trying to get people to come from the gram and the book over here to YouTube. My focus needs to be here, but those people that refuse to make that switch, I'm finding myself having to service the people at over here on Instagram and every now and then Facebook. All right, so if you would like to contribute to the cause, like the Queen just did, Queen Kashiba Gaylord, just hit the Cash app, whatever you can donate. Thanks to all those people that sent in donations. Really appreciate that. All right. Hit the Cash app, $ Professor Griff, or paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. Or you can simply go to my website, www.professorgriff.me, and donate however you want to donate. If you want to donate on another level, if you want to submit some subjects that we can deal with, all right, send me an email at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. This platform is about the business of raising a vibrational pitch of our people into the thinking of God. You may say Allah, somebody will say Jah, Ptah, Ra, whatever you call the creator or the co-creator. All right, we're about the business of standing on the shoulders of our ancestors and kneeling at the feet of our ancestors. All right, my phone number is 678-557-2919. Text me the info that you need to text me after the show, not now. All right, there is a phone number for the station here. We only give that out when we're about to go in, and I'm going to get with 16 on how we even going to run that, because that phone number, a lot of times, a couple of people calling in, it interrupts the conversation because other people are calling in. Well, we'll talk about that at another time. But in the meantime, between time, tonight's subject, we're talking about America versus America. All right. I want the true definition of what America is. I need the true definition of what America is supposed to stand for. All right. I want to know, do you answer text messages? Whoever you are, you must not even know me. I can't even answer that. So what's the true definition? Who's actually an American? All right. Are the Native Americans Americans? Are the black people who are Native Americans? Are we the Americans? Are the immigrants that came over on ships through Ellis Island, are they Americans? Are the ones that came over before then, are they Americans? Is Christopher Columbus and the boys, are they Americans? Help me out. So we're going to tackle this question tonight, and I want to do it in a very different kind of way. But let me ask y'all something and just help me out here. And maybe I'm being paranoid, or just maybe I'm reaching. You ever find that when we discuss certain subjects, that's the only time the trolls are really heavy and they come out like in droves? Let me tell you the trigger words for the trolls that are out there. And we don't know who they are. Let me tell you the trigger words, though. For the people that don't claim to be black, the trigger word is black or African. And anytime you mention that on a broadcast, here they come. At least 5 or 6 of them. All right. And they got blinders on and they kind of go in. They never want to discuss. They never want to dialogue. It's just, here's their point. They'll beat you upside the head with it. Or the other trigger word is Islam, as we saw last night. As soon as you mention Islam, here come the trolls. All right. Last night, it was a $500 bet. It was Islam is not African. It was, and then the other word, when we start talking about celebrities, as soon as celebrity is mentioned, one celebrity, you find 5 or 6 people coming in. All right. As soon as someone's name that is in the conscious community that's been teaching and has been found dipping in a till or doing whatever they're doing that the people just don't approve of, that's when you start to find the trolls come out that, I guess, worship that individual or protects that individual with their life, and they feel that they have to defend that individual. All right. When we clearly have stated on this platform, on Sirius Mindz, we are not about the business of talking about people. All right. If we mention someone on here, we'll mention a situation. We'll talk about the situation. We're not on here to put any individual in a bad light. If we can draw and pull from that individual's experience or the body of work that that individual has set in motion, then we'll pull from that body of work, and that's where we're going to keep it. All right? Are you following me? So what we're doing in that case, even when the trolls do come on, there's a way to have, when the trolls do come on and the people and the agents that want to interrupt the program, like we did last night, there's a way to challenge them respectively and forces them to give up information that most of them don't even have. They're banking on you getting emotional with them. All right? They're keyboard killers. They're cyber thugs, internet gangsters. You know what I'm talking about. All right? So, if the trolls do come on and I do respond, please don't do the normal cop-out. All right? We are intelligent enough on this platform, all right, to speak to anyone on the level that they want to speak to us. All right? It is not my job or your job to shut them down, block them. Y'all can. I'm not saying you can't. Let 16 block them. Let 16 filter all of that out. That's what she does. All right? She knows to let it ride. Whatever comment is, she'll answer. And if it's getting too ridiculous and some other people that have the answer to whatever the troll is saying, say it. But what I do is I look at it as a teachable moment. Some people on here text me and said, thank you for answering the troll because I didn't know that Islam was an African religion. Someone answered the troll on here last night and said all religions come from Africa. I don't know who that was, but thank you. See, but right then and there, that's a teachable moment. All right? Something that has long plagued my heart. What is that? All right. Let us know what that is. So there is answers, historical answers, spiritual answers, religious answers, metaphysical answers, esoteric answers to any of these things that any troll can come on here and possibly say. All right. If this is supposed to be a platform without facilitating a dialogue and a conversation, you are going to find some people. Everyone is not going to come on here and agree with everything that I'm saying, or everything that you're saying, or everything that we think, or the spirit of the program. All right. So let's understand that. I'm not about the business of soon as somebody says something that don't sound like it's in agreement with what we're talking about, shut them down. That's not what we should do. That's not what we should do. Not at all. All right. So with that said, even when I put up a picture of Uncle Sam and I asked the question, Amerikkka versus Amerikkka. All right. There was some information that I sent out. I don't know, probably a couple of months ago when we changed the vibrational pitch of the platform, and we started sending out information because I said to myself, it has to be something unique and different about this show. If the people will give up a $2 donation, a $5 donation, $20, $50, I feel obligated that it's my duty to at least send those individuals some information so we can begin to elevate their consciousness. All right. So to a degree, I use what the trolls say as a teachable moment. It don't bother me. Let me give you a bit of history real quick. I came up on the streets in New York. I was the one stepping into the ciphers and the universal parliaments, having to build. I stood in those ciphers, having to build and hold my own. So anything that anyone on here can possibly say, I'm not saying I'm the best knower in the room and can deal with it, but I'm just saying, why not tackle it? If it's in line with the subject that we're talking about. Islam first, but I, Christian preacher, before say Christianity was the first religion. Stop that. That's just not true. Christianity is not the first religion. Yeah, that's backwards. Yeah, because I'm saying that that's backwards because there's dates that you can go on Google and look up. See, this is what I mean about a teachable moment. This is someone over here on Instagram. Now, this is a teachable moment right now. All right. For someone to come on and say Christianity was the first religion, that is so simplistic and third grade-ish. You could look that up. LaShawn Thomas, peace, man. Okay. It's something that you can Google. And then you can cross-reference and you can say, okay, Christianity came a whole lot later on. You understand what I'm saying? Then when you start talking about the major religions and then the other religions or minor religions, when you start talking about Buddhism and other religions, Hinduism and other teachings, all right? But then you talk, when we go into the interior of Africa, we start talking about other spiritual practices and other spiritual way of life that other people had. Christianity is just not that old. You're right, Osiris, probably maybe 2,000 years old, if that. All right? We've been on this planet since the beginning. So to say that Christianity, no. See, these are teachable moments, though. I'm not mad at the individual that said that. Sometimes I know y'all read my countenance and my facial expression, and I get all huffy and puffy sometimes, and voice gets raspy, and y'all think that I'm angry at the person. No, I'm not angry at the person. We was arguing, brother, for like 30 minutes. Yes, that's an easy win, bro. You don't have to argue about that. Some basic research will give you the answer to that information. All right. All right. So what I wanted to do, a friend of mine on Instant Messenger was constantly sends me information. So I was thinking about it today because I'm always thinking of how to present something new on the show. So I'm thinking, why not play some of the things that this childhood friend of mine sends me, and then maybe we can kind of go in from there. And if I could, it's always a challenge trying to go back and find this stuff, but I think I could find it. But I did a program the other, I think last week, I'm not sure, about my cell phone. How many people heard that? It's up on YouTube, so you can easily go check it out. So I said to myself, what is in, hold on, what is in people's cell phones? If you stopped and the only source of information, hold on, the only source of information was your cell phone, right? And all of the things that you've downloaded into your phone for you to experience, for you to read, how much of that would elevate your consciousness? Help me out. Yeah, that was a question I'm asking everyone. If you took your cell phone and you went into your phone and you said, okay, I have no books, I have no internet, I have no, whatever's in my phone, this is what I have to study from for the next year. How would you fare? Help me out. My music would have me, and you'll be good. Dark Matter said the music, his music. All right, Don Cuss the Don. You're ahead of us, man. All right. Doing event in the tri-state anytime. Yeah, I'll be in hopefully I'll be in Jersey on the 7th. I'm working that out. Answer the question though. Would your cell phone suffice? Jessica said poorly. Why is that, Jessica? Help me out, Jessica. Why is that? Oh, hold on. I think I'm in the wrong area, man. Got plenty of iBooks on my phone. All right, cool. That's one way. I need to study more. Cheap phone. Or you got the Obama phone. Okay. Not good without the internet. Okay. I hate when my phone rings. Oh, wow. Okay. You might have changed your contacts then. People calling you if you hate when your phone rings. You got to work on that. I have backups on a flash drive, period. Oh, Vixen 99. I love books. Okay, but we're just talking about your phone now. Salute Jamal Davis. Go to the library. Listen, love, we're talking about the phone. The question is, the scenario is, if you only had your phone, only your phone, all right, without the internet, would you beginning this process, or not beginning, but continue the process of the path that you're on, would your cell phone suffice? All right? Without the internet, y'all. I transfer articles to my email and notes to read. Can also do that without data once saved. That's smart. Save the article, save the information. So regardless of whether you have data or the internet, you can still go and get the information. That's smart. Okay. Hold on. All right. I'm not sure if Soleil is on here. Soleil, if you're on here, can you say something? Raise your hand, thumbs up, do something. But anyway, Soleil made it back peacefully, and I want to thank everybody for your silent prayer. I want to thank everybody for the positive energy that you sent out. She made it home safely. Her and my two little ones, or big little ones because they're taller than me. All right. Okay. All right. I don't know why on YouTube I could never see when Soleil is on. Anyway, I'm trying to get to this gentleman's information. I thought about just I can't find him. Hold on. Somebody said you gotta know how to work the damn phone first. How you gonna get the information from the phone if you don't even know how to work the phone? No, I know how to work it. I got it. All right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is go over some things this individual sends me, and I'm not sure if he's watching. A lot of times he's on Griff, your queen is here. Where is she at? Is she under some what's her name? Some strange name on YouTube, something I don't know about. Sad, I can't watch you live all the time. Oh, no, I understand that. All right, hold on. So, during Black History Month, I'm traveling around, and I think I did a couple of programs, and a friend of mine, childhood friend of mine, he saw it. Look above my comment. Look above my comment. Hold on. Oh, I am. You always miss my comments. I got it this time. Thank you, Miss Soleil. Really appreciate it. All right. So I was going through Black History Month and I did a program, and he sent me some information. And I said it'll be a good idea because I was at the airport today. That's ugly. I was at the airport today and waiting for Soleil to get in. And I'm seeing all kinds of different people coming through the airport. Like every nationality, every complexion, and I said to myself, wow, it's sad that Black people in America are stuck. You got them thick ass glasses on. Hold up, I know you ain't trying to clown me. You got them thick ass glasses on, bro. You can't see. Now, why she gonna start? All right. Now, where was I at? You got them thick ass glasses on, bro. You can't see. All right, so like I'm gonna leave you alone because yeah, it's about to be a family feud. That's because we were at the international terminal. So I'm at the international terminal and I'm seeing all kinds of people come in. And I thought in my mind as I'm sitting there watching the people, Black people in America, if we're still stuck on the conversation of black and white, if we're still stuck on colorism, then how would we begin to elevate our consciousness to a level and to a point where we can communicate with all of these hundreds of people I'm seeing coming through the international terminal? How will we begin to dialogue with them? You're going to get in a room with them on an international level to discuss foreign and domestic policy, and you're going to have a conversation about colorism on who's black and who's white and who's... You don't think that's immature and childish? Help me out. We're talking about America versus America. Homework assignment. And maybe some of y'all can start right now. Look up the U.S. versus the USA, especially the people over here on the gram. U.S. versus USA. All right, 16. Can you look that up real quick and put the link up on the screen so people can see it? U.S. versus the USA. Because there is a difference between the U.S., USA, America, all right, and American. What is the definition of America? Can we break the word down? Are you seriously? Am I seriously what? I don't know. Help me out. Ursula, come on. Let's get deeper than that. Come on. One is a corporation. Okay. America is the landmass. United States is the corporation. Thank you. America is the landmass and United States is the corporation. Thank you, sis. All right, so hopefully we're black. Are we black? But we're back. I mean, back. Help me out. So if one is the landmass and the other one is the corporation, right? Then should we study into that when we start studying how we're going to interact with all the other people around the globe that may not have the understanding that we have about America, since we're understanding it from the inside out as